Welcome back to another video. Today I have some exciting news. As you can probably tell from the thumbnail, or if you follow me on Instagram at Two Wheel Moto, you will know that the 2023 Ducati Panigale V2 is here. It's in Dallas. The wait is over. The bike is here. Yes, I went with the white one. It is absolutely beautiful. I got a picture today, so big shout out to Roy over at Ducati in Dallas for sending the pictures and putting the please do not sit on and all the things, getting everything ready to go for me to take delivery on the bike next week. Big shout out to him. He sent a picture over today of the owner putting my cow on, which is pretty cool. You know, the owner getting in there, stepping in, doing some work. So I'm looking forward to meeting all those guys, and I was like, I hope you guys aren't camera shy, because you know, you guys want to see this this journey and this experience, and just sharing with you guys is awesome, right? So that's why I do this, you know, to inspire you guys. I get a lot of, man, you're a lucky guy, I'm stuck on this bike and all that, and you know, I just want to say, man, this isn't luck, guys. Anybody can do this. This isn't like I drew a card. If anything, I drew the worst card ever last year, right? I mean, this is hard work, dedication, motivation, willpower, just to keep pushing. I mean, last year was the worst year of my entire life, and that is non-exaggeration. As far as depression goes, and just being just a complete mess with my ex-girlfriend, and the Forbes magazine's articles, and all the things she was saying, and her family, and it was hard to deal with. I mean, this is somebody who I moved across the country for, and who I really cared about, and then they quite literally treated me like I was nothing, you know, like I was just in the way, or not important, or what I was going through wasn't important. What that whole situation did to me wasn't it wasn't serious, you know, and I was really taken back by that, and it took me a really long time, and I'm still not fully healed from that by any means. So it was just really hard, right? So now, where am I now? I mean, from a year ago, literally to the day, if we look back to the day, I was probably 120 pounds, not eating, depressed, crawled up in a ball, crying, just not being Will that you guys know from Hardcity. You guys would have not recognized me. I was really in a bad place. I had a job I didn't like. I was in a state that I didn't know anyone. I had no family, no friends. I was in a lot of trouble with myself mentally. And here we are. I have a job at Gigafactory Tesla, where I literally cross paths with the richest man on the planet 3 times a week. I mean, it's crazy. Not that many times, but I have seen him a few times, and that's Elon. I've seen him a few times, haven't met him, haven't talked to him, but I've seen him, and besides all that, I mean, that's just some fan crazy stuff, but working there is quite literally a dream for me. And now, you know, getting in the accident, getting hit by the car on the Ninja, you know, buying my dream motorcycle, and a lot of what I meant by that first video is buying my first motorcycle, which was a dream for me. You know, like, I finally did it, finally bought a bike, and then, you know, it was awesome to share that whole experience, but I got really good on that bike really fast because I practiced a lot. Like, it's literally all I did was practice in parking lots, hard braking, hard cornering, emergency braking. That's why I passed my test like nothing. Like, it was like, this is the test. Like, I do this like blindfolded. Like, it's I was really getting good fast. I was really outgrowing that bike quickly. So that kind of brings me to my next thing, where I'm getting these people who are like, and it's not just like an ignorant comment, but it's more like just not understanding of how the progression goes in the motorcycle world, where it's like, oh, you coming from a starter bike like a Ninja400, and man, this is a huge big jump, and yeah, you're not wrong, but at the same time, a bike is a bike. I mean, it's not really much different outside the fact that when you pull the throttle on a Ducati, it's going to go really fast, really quickly, and there's no amount of electronics in the world that can save you from stupidity. So just don't do that and you'll be fine, right? It's kind of like It does the same things. It turns the same way. It's a little heavier, not much. But there's so many features built into this motorcycle to keep you out of trouble. It's ridiculous. I mean, wheelie control, traction control, anti-lock brake, my God, ABS. There's just so many other things too that are built into this bike that are really nice to have, but they also aren't going to save you from being a complete moron. So as long as you respect the motorcycle and ride it, you know, with respect and be aware of what's around you, it's really not a jump that's out of ordinary. If you're gonna jump from a 400 to like a ZX6R, like the ZX6R compared to this bike is really not that much different. They both do ridiculously fast speeds and very, they're just fast, right? I mean, they're just so ridiculously fast. There's no like in between, you know, like where are you gonna go from a Ninja400? Oh, you go to a 600, or you go to this. I mean, you're on a sport bike, you're on a sport bike. The Ninja400 was no slouch. That bike, I was doing 0 to 60s in a few seconds. I was doing 100, close to 100 in second gear on that bike. Well, no, not that. Third gear, 100. It was not no slouch. It was light. It was easy to ride. It was easy to learn on. But like I said, I outgrew that bike. And, I mean, I think that the Panigale V2 is the perfect, absolute I mean, you can't be, oh, it's 955 cc's. Yeah, but, like, the bike, it just has so, it's super advanced, this bike. You know, if you don't want it, if you don't want to ride it like it's a 955 cc motorcycle, you don't have to. Now, the bike is going to, I don't know really too much about it yet because I haven't ridden it, but all the videos I looked at, it likes to be high in the revs. It's when it sounds the best. That's when it performs the best. But outside of those modes, and it can stall if you have it too low in the RPMs. So you don't need to rip on the thing. It's just going to be an awesome bike, and I'm not scared of that. I'm not worried about that. This is kind of how the progression rate goes on a motorcycle, right? You learn on a bike like this, and then you jump to a bigger bike, right? This is the bigger bike for me. This is a huge deal. I mean, because it's a bike that is quite literally my dream. I never thought in a million years that I would own a Ducati. And it is not the big V4, and it's not the superleggra, and it's not these huge super bikes. It's not even a liter bike, really. It's close. It's 955 cc's. A liter bike's got to be 1,000, right? And I think super bike categories are in the liter bike too. It's a super sport, right? But yeah, that's just how the progression of it goes. So I'm really looking forward to learning even more now. Now, as far as my accident goes, like I got hit by a car, I was still moving. There's literally nothing you could do about that. I seen a comment the other day, and these comments are not welcome here, so don't put them here. This is not a This is not a free country. The comment thread is not freedom of speech. I'm the dictator, I'm the king, and what I say goes here. And if you put a comment that literally tells me in the first sentence that you've never ridden a motorcycle and you know nothing about motorcycles, yet you're going to comment about what to upgrade on your bike, and that's the reason why I was hit, I'm going to ban you from this channel for life. And like, constructive criticism is fine, but when you're like, that's why you don't do tail tighties, because no, you don't have brake lights and tail lights, and that's why you got hit. It's like, you have no idea what you're talking about. For one, it doesn't do anything to affect the tail light. The brake light, yes, but if anything, it makes the brake light safer, because I had it on a mode to where you hit the brakes, it literally flashes very brightly in your face. So if you don't see that, you're clearly not watching the road, and there's nothing I could do about that. On top of the fact that I was not stopped, okay? I was slowing down and then got hit, okay? So people are always going to be in the comments like that, but I want to clear it up in any video I can if I have a chance, that if you do comment something like that, I will ban you. So wear your gear, guys. This helmet, shout out to Elizabeth Wanders. This is the second helmet she sent me. This is an Arai Corsair X. It's a $1,000 helmet. I don't expect everyone to be able to get one of these, but if you want to get a bike, you should plan on getting your helmet first, the gear first, and then the bike. Okay, it is very important. This thing, not this very helmet, but this model helmet saved my life. I am not alive without this helmet. Their shape, the way they're made, is quite literally why they are so good. This rubber is a reinforcement for, not reinforcement, it's a shock absorber to keep the pressure off of your neck when you hit. It's egg shaped like this, is round so you slide. This is locked so the shield visor doesn't open and stuff doesn't get in your face, or, you know, when this gets ripped off in an accident, your corner doesn't catch the ground and rip the helmet off or twist your neck. It is locked, it slides. I mean, my other helmet is, I bashed my face straight in the ground and it's just completely gone. That's my face just completely gone. I would not be alive. So wear your gear. Raven Moto has been a huge supporter of this channel since I started making motorcycle content. Now, this channel wasn't always a motorcycle channel, so you might go back into my archives and find like dog training videos or boot videos or knife reviews or gun reviews or whatever. That's just what I used to do. It was a lifestyle channel. Now it's all motorcycles, but we still do other stuff too. Raven Moto has been a huge supporter of this channel since I started making motorcycle. They were the first ones to send me something where I could actually give you guys a discount code and have an affiliate with them, and I consider them a sponsor of the channel now at this point. These pants, these are the Onyx. They're Kevlar lined in all the right spots. They have hip armor, which is no joke. It's not like a piece of foam that's in there. It's really some nice CE level rated armor in the shins. They're DuPont coated so they slide. They have the vent to cool you off. If you have a Ducati, you're gonna need that. They have the gusset in the crouch. They have the accordion stretch in the knee. They're just really, really good. I slid 30 feet in these pants and they still didn't have a hole in them. Look at that. Really good. They're $200 or so. When you use my discount code, you get them for like $176. That's pretty good. It's not bad, right? So Raven Moto, I mean, you guys been selling them out of pants. They are just awesome. They have a new armored hoodie that I really need you guys to check out. I mean, it is awesome. They're supposed to send one out. I think they were waiting for me to get the bike. So now that the bike's here, we'll see. I haven't talked to them since, but the new armored hoodie is exceptionally nice looking, and I'm really looking forward to getting that so I can explain in detail why it's so good. Because if it's anything like these, man, it's a winner. I know it has armor in it already. I haven't seen the price on it because I haven't done the review, and we'll talk about that when I get it. But definitely go check that out, and you can look for yourself. Raven Moto. The link will be below. Use that link. Use that discount code. Help you guys out. Get some gear. And again, a helmet. I'm really wish a helmet company would reach out to me, but anyone but Arai, I probably won't wear it. Only because it saved my life. And I would love to review other helmets and stuff, and I know there's other good ones, and but when you hit the ground like I did, and the helmet literally is what takes the brunt of the impact, like my top of my back and my helmet and my head is what hit the ground and the car first. It wasn't like I flailed around and hit my arms and rolled around. I literally flew up in the air, hit my head on the back of the car, and smashed my face in the concrete. So, and then slid and rolled. So it was brutal, right? It was very scary, something I never want to experience again. But just please wear your gear. I see guys riding around with t-shirts, and I was wearing a t-shirt that day, and I never will do that again. I don't care how hot it is. I live in Texas, it gets super hot, but I'll never do it again. I'm lucky I had the gear that I had on, like my gloves, my boots, my pants, but I was wearing a t-shirt, and I got banged up in road rash here. I have a scar on my forearm forever, up here, my back. Yeah, I got banged up. You guys remember. There's no reason to go back into it, but everything else was good. No breaks or nothing. So luck, right? A little bit of luck there. I don't believe in luck as far as, you know, your finances and getting your job and doing all the things, but when God literally watches over you, there's something there, right? So what else did I want to mention? Patron members, we are going to do a giveaway of an Arai Corsair X and hopefully one day a motorcycle. We're going to do a helmet giveaway at 50 patrons. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. There will be exclusive content only on Patreon when I have it, which would be next week. The GoPro is set up, everything's ready to go. So there's not going to be like no waiting around for like the GoPro and all this stuff. That's ready to go. So I also ordered the dark smoke shield visor for this. It's on the way. Shout out to Revzilla. So got that coming. I'm a big fan of supporting any of the motorcycle community I can, like Motomillion, Manny over at Motomillion. I've reached out to him about potentially maybe working together. Maybe he could send me something. I don't know. I'd be really like an aero exhaust, Manny. If you have that, that'd be great. But no, seriously, I'm going to buy that from him anyway. Buying the bike from Dallas and Ducati. Wasn't getting good vibes from Austin Ducati. I didn't really like the way the vibes were there. They were kind of taking me like I wasn't serious. And I pulled up in my crappy old Ford Ranger. And I feel like I was judged in all the wrong ways there. So I'm really happy with the Ducati of Dallas. Nothing against those guys over there. I'm sure they're great. I wasn't getting good vibes, and if I don't get good vibes, I'm out, right? So that's why I ended up going to the Ducati of Dallas, which is 3 hours away, right? So if I don't get good vibes from you, I'm not going to deal with you. And that's just kind of, you know, why would you, right? You know, I want to be able to work with these guys. I want to be able to come in there with my camera and have a good time and talk motorcycles and share that journey with you guys. I don't want to have to go in somewhere where I feel like I'm not accepted, right? Because I come from a Ninja400 or whatever shit, you know, or because I pulled up in an old Ford Ranger that sounds like it's gonna fall apart. I don't have money, right? Don't judge a book by its cover. So yeah, that's kind of all I got for you guys, man. So again, shout out to Roy and them guys over at Ducati of Austin. Even though it was just a phone interaction, I felt instantly a connection with the way that he was dealing with me. So big shout out to him. He knows how to deal with somebody who really wants a bike. I think he could tell my enthusiasm on the phone when he said, I have it. And I'm like, oh my God, this is happening now. There's no more waiting. It's now. Yes, I really wanted the red one and I wanted to wait the world for the red one, but the white one is here right now. That's a sign to me that the white one is the bike I needed to get. So that's why that happened like that. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, this journey. These videos are kind of like whatever, you know, there's no bike here to show you, but it's I'm by the freaking pool. But it's important for me to be able to share the excitement of the process with you guys. And that's kind of why I make these types of videos too. And you guys enjoy usually. And it gives me a chance to like kind of let you guys know some other stuff too. Anyway, I don't know. I'll let you guys go. Have a great Saturday. Hope you enjoy the video. Again, follow those links in the description. They really do help the channel, especially Raven Moto. If you want to become a patron member, that link below. If you want to donate to the channel, there's a little heart with a money sign. You can do that. You're not obligated to do so. Obviously, if you feel like you want to, fine. If not, that's fine. But always please share, like, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. If you want to get updates on future videos, that's really helpful. And leave a comment if you have any suggestions, any upgrades you feel like I should do, what I should look at first, any other motorcycle gear dealers that you think I'm not aware of, or any kind of parts for the Ducati Panigale you feel like I should be looking at. Definitely let me know in the comments. I usually read all the comments every Saturday. I don't read them every day like I used to. It's once a week now. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you all. Peace. And Manny from Motomillion. My email's below if you want to reach out and send me an exhaust. Love you guys. Peace.